Well, I think we can all agree that any job is a lot easier when you have the right tools. And equipping your kitchen with the basic utensils can make the difference between a good meal and a great meal. And Nancy Herring with Now We're Cooking, Now We're Cooking is here with some tools of the trade. I can't say it without singing it, Nancy.
I appreciate you singing it, Nikki. I'm glad you do.
It's catchy.
It is.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm glad you're here with us. I mean, you know, the thing is, we do need to be able to find a way to make a difference between good and great. And how do we do it?
What we were thinking about for this was, you said you were going to learn to cook this year. You probably haven't done anything. You can't do anything without good tools.
True,
so we picked out 5 or 6 basic tools that will make your life easier.
Fabulous.
I'm not going to let you touch the first one because a good chef's knife will make all the difference in the world, except Nikki has a problem cutting things.
I have a problem cutting.
They're balanced, they're large, you can slice with them, you can dice with them, you can do anything you want to with them, but a big one is so much easier than a little teeny paring knife trying to do everything.
No kidding. And you're, okay, so the key is you're holding it from the top. I'm going to get it right one of these days.
You're kind of choking up on it.
Okay.
They do come in different sizes. This is an 8-inch. This is a 5-inch.
Okay.
I like the smaller one for smaller things.
Okay.
Works out good. So you got
things like zucchini.
If you want to cut, you want to slice, you want to chop, you need a chef's knife like this.
Okay. Great
Then I have to show you something totally fun.
Okay.
If you're good with a chef's knife, you can do garlic with it. You know,
I'm terrible at that.
That's not my thing.
And garlic is so small.
I'm going to pop it with I'm going to pop the husk with my knife. Then I'm going to drop this. I'm sorry, I should have done this earlier.
That's okay.
This little puppy's called the garlic zoom.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, what is it called? Garlic what?
Garlic zoom.
Garlic
Looks like
zoom.
a little car.
Okay.
Throw it in there. Now you can do this too. Take it and roll it back and forth.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Try that. Just roll it a few times.
See, now
it's like driving a car.
This is one of those things that you could totally trick your kid into helping you in the kitchen with this one.
Now when you think it's done enough, shake it.
Okay.
All the garlic goes down to the bottom.
Oh my god.
And you've got perfectly little chopped garlic. Is that just too fun?
I have to have that.
It is just so fun.
And then you don't have to get your fingers all garlicky.
Exactly. So that's just total fun, but we like it.
The garlic zoom.
Garlic zoom.
And is it easy to clean?
It's very easy to clean. You can pop the parts apart, you can put it in the dishwasher, or you can just rinse it really well.
Even better. Okay,
even better. Okay, when you do all those veggies, because we're on this health kick, we need to peel. This is a ceramic peeler. Looks like it's plastic, it's ceramic. It's super sharp, and it just, well, if I can get it going the straight way here.
This is one of those other ones that you and me.
And it just peels up a storm. There's also ceramic knives, which are marvelous.
So you can use that for any cucumbers, whatever.
Cucumber, carrot, potato, whatever apples, whatever you need to peel.
It's so light.
And they come in good colors.
Yeah, well, everything you have comes in great colors. That's the thing I love about
I'm into colors. Just
you
a
have
little
everything
bit.
for every single decor. Okay, so that's cool.
We've chopped, we've peeled, we've done garlic.
We zoomed.
Now we're going to just talk about some general things.
Okay, good.
Okay, we get a lot of questions. They come in and say, I need a spatula. Our question is, do you want to flip something? Do you want to stir something? Do you want to scrape something? All these these are not rubber, these are silicone. So you can scrape out your cookie dough, you can scrape out a hot pan. This one you can use the back end as well as the front end.
I love
They don't melt, they don't do anything.
Okay, so let's go through it then. So for flipping, which one would we use for flipping?
You're going to use this type spatula.
Okay.
And there's also silicone in those.
Is there one that you would recommend over another?
Depends on what you're doing. If you're using a non-stick pan, I'm going to use a silicone one so I won't damage my pan in any way. If I'm doing something like breaking up ground meat, I'm going to use something with a very stiff edge like this.
What about like an omelet?
An omelet, I'm going to use something very flexible because I don't want to break the omelet when I flip it.
Got it. Okay, so now for stirring,
if you want to stir or scrape any of these, and I brought these to show you because they're so cute. You can get happy in the kitchen. So, you know, so any of these, scrape out, because you don't want to waste any cake batter or anything that you've done. You want to get it all in the pan.
That's the key. You end up losing so much of your food while you're cooking if you don't have the right utensils. You lose them on the
You can't use a spoon. You can't do any of that. The other thing that a lot of chefs use, you've probably seen them when they're working in your kitchen, is tongs.
Yes.
Because tongs, you can turn your bacon, you can turn a steak, you can even grab a pan out of the oven.
Exactly.
It's lots easier. It doesn't pierce your food like a fork does. These happen to also be silicone.
Oh, wow.
So when you're turning bacon in a nonstick skillet, I
love these tongs.
And they're long. They come small. There's regular ones too. They come short. They come long. They come even longer.
Wow.
So depending, these you can stand way far back.
So this is a good one for barbecuing maybe, if you're at the grill. And
so you don't want to burn yourself, but you want to grab a hold of something.
I think I love these. And they match my kitchen. I have to get these.
See, that's a good thing.
Okay, so that's a good one.
Okay. Then some really basics, but we get this question a lot of times.
Basics are the basics when we need to know.
Do you know the difference between a liquid measure cup and a dry measure cup?
No.
Okay. This type is a liquid measure cup.
Okay.
So if I'm trying to measure water, I can pour water in here, I can see the line, and I can see exactly how much.
Sure.
This style you can pour down without looking on the side.
That's what I have.
Yeah. This is actually from your kitchen. You bought it from my store, but it's in your kitchen, so that works out well too. But those also, but if you're trying to do sugar, you can't do that. Because if you're doing something dry like sugar, flour, cornmeal, you need to know exactly what you have. So that's when you need a dry measure cup.
So we should never use these then for the dry stuff?
Exactly, because I need to take this and I need to level it off so I have exactly a cup.
Got it.
Can't do that in a glass.
You're right.
Also, I'm not steady enough to fill this with liquid and get it from here to there.
Good point.
So
and if you've already used liquid in that, then it sticks too.
Exactly.
These are such great tips, and there's so much more where that came from. Where can viewers go for a complete list of kitchen must-haves?
Now We're Cooking is at the northwest corner of Academy in Wyoming. We are in the shopping center where the Whole Foods is. It's our 20th year.
Yay.
Thanks, Albuquerque, for that. We also have a Facebook presence, so you can go to Now We're Cooking on Facebook and see us there.
Fantastic. And later on today, you can also go to Facebook and find this segment. We'll put that on your page, too.
Excellent.
Now We're Cooking, and we'll be right back. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. Then next week you can take it off, so we'll be good. Well, thank you so much for being here, Nancy. Thanks to all of today's guests. We had a great time as always. And thanks, Elias, for joining us and stopping by.
My pleasure.
Always fun to have you on.
It's like Black Day on New Mexico.
If you told me, I would have worn the right color. But
We wanted a splash of color.
Okay, we need something to brighten up this
spring.
brighten up
Yeah,
the day here.
yeah. Speaking of spring.
Spring break starts next week, so we're getting you moving. Tomorrow, New Mexico style. Travel mom Emily Kaufman has travel tips. Traveling Jack is back. He has pet-friendly destinations and highlights from Nikki and Elias's trip to Durango last weekend.
Yes,
yes. See that.
So much fun, and you guys don't want to miss it. And don't forget American Idol tonight. Big deal. I think it's the 400th episode, and they're going to be doing, I think, a tribute to Whitney Houston, and I think the boys are doing a little dun 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 to Stevie Wonder. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much for joining us. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. If there's anything you need to know about today's show, log on to our website at casa.com.
Have a great morning.
Very stylicious.